Hey kids, comics. Silver-haired Bronze Age babe here, yakking about her comic book collection, and today I am going to share with you some samples of what I have in the attic storage facility's special short box labeled Reader Keys. These are books that I'm trying to set aside in case anything happens to me so that my heirs will know that this particular box actually spend some time. Don't just give it away. You may be able to get a few bucks. And also there's books and stories that I really like, to have quick access to. First, this is a great example, the Green Lantern, Green Arrow. My ward is a junkie issue. Neal Adams did the cover on that. And then, of course, the follow-up issue. Again, the Neal Adams artwork is just so stunning. This Action Comics, it says $30. I can't remember if I paid $30 for it, but it's this amazing story of Superman's old age, and it's just so classic. It's a 10-center. It's a great story. And I don't know, as I get older, old age, yeah, sounds good to me. This Detective Comics number 395, famous Neal Adams cover, the first time Neal Adams and Denny O'Neil worked together on the Batman title, and so this is a key issue and a good one. The Superman and the Red Sun, this is Action number 300. This is just a very famous Superman story from the Silver Age, and so I keep it in the special box. Now this is of no value from a key standpoint whatsoever. I had a coverless version of this when I was a kid, and I've done a video on it before. I think it's The Girl on the Bus, if you want to read it. But so when I got back into collecting a few years ago, I decided that what I should do is get a new copy, a higher grade copy with the cover, because it's so special. And I do love the stories in it, but I just don't like that cover very much. But because I paid probably about $30 for it, I put it in the reader key box. One of the Superman Flash races. I actually probably, of all of those books, I think this may be my favorite cover of all those. The first appearance of Black Orchid in Adventure Comics. This is number 428. I wish I liked this more. You'd think I would, but I just found it kind of flat. The art's fine, but couldn't tell you much about the story. This is Neal Adams. This is Superman number 204. Neal Adams' first Superman cover, late in the Silver Age. I think this is around 1968. So that's pulled out. Brave and Bold, number 175. This has absolutely no collector value. This is just Silver-haired Bronze Age babes, one of her favorite books, because it's Batman teaming up with Lois Lane, who basically takes care of business with Metallo all by herself. So and purple. Again, one of my viewers knows how I love and adore the color purple on covers. And there's another one of the Superman versus Flash stories. They're not together, but they're in the same box because there are 4 of them. And this is the Neal Adams cover with I call them the Neal Adams kids. It's having so much fun. Green Lantern. I keep this in the reader keys because again, I don't remember what I paid for it, but I kind of don't care because Star Sapphire. So it's a key to me book. This the Batman number 234, the return of Two-Face. This is a key issue that I bought, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years ago. Found an eBay seller who had it, I think he rated it like at about a 4.0. I didn't care because it was presentable and I really wanted a copy of this book in the collection. And so for what I paid for it, I'm super thrilled and I've never looked back. Another famous, probably one of the most famous Neal Adams Bronze Age Superman covers. One more Superman racing the Flash, and you'll see again that big tape tear there on the cover. But you know, if they put out 4 books in that, I'm gonna go get the 4 and keep them in that box. Here's my Batman 251, very famous Neal Adams book from 1973 or 3, I think. Again, I finally found an eBay seller who had this book at a reasonable price for the quality, you know, the quality I was willing to pay for it, and I am so thrilled to have it. I love it. This this doesn't have a huge amount of monetary value. It's one of the I bought this years ago, and I was kind of on a Neal Adams Superman kick, and I found a really good price for this book because it's a raw book, pretty higher grade, and I just love it because you know you're going to drop dead of old age. I just think it's hysterical, and I love that era of Superman, and it's Neal Adams, so yeah. I picked this one up a few years back. Again, it's Batman Neal Adams cover. It's part of the Ra's al Ghul original story arc, and I was thrilled to find a decent price for a decent copy. And you know, I gotta say, I've never looked back in buyer's remorse when I buy books like that. This Superman book, I did a video of it last year, and the reason it's in the reader keys is not because of the story, but it's a double cover. So it's a printing error, and the top is in not bad shape. The second cover is in even better. So, you know, some people do collect those error kind of books, and so that's kind of fun to have. This Superman, again, Neal Adams. This came to me in my subscription when I was a kid, and I just can't even tell you how much I love it. Always have, always will. Same with Batman and Robin. This is number 402. This is the second appearance of Man-Bat. Let's see. Do I have the first? I don't know where it is. Green Lantern, again, Star Sapphire. Here's the original Superman and Flash race. Here's a really lousy copy of Swamp Thing #1. I fell in love with this character and this story arc a few years back, and I don't know, this is one of those books that I could see myself, if I find a higher grade copy of this #1 book at what I would think is a reasonable price, I might really just go for it. House of Mystery. This is a Neal Adams cover. This is 175. This is the first full-fledged issue of kind of the revamped House of Mystery with new stories. That came out in the late 60s, and it's a run of a book I just really, really love. And finally, just in this batch, Action Comics number 466, Lex Luthor beating the crap out of little children. Because he's turned Superman and Flash and Batman into little kids, because that's the kind of guy he is. So anyway, that is just a sample of some of the stuff that's in my reader key box. And I am happy to, thanks so much for letting me share them with you. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.